America to identify a crook. I've his photo and description in my little pocket book. Fancy giving me the job. I was surprised, not half. I went all Sherlock Holmesy and made the missus laugh.
Well, so you've come over here to identify Daredevil Dan, huh? Well, you'll have to stay around until he's brought from Sing Sing.
Sing Sing? Is he in a choir?
No, Sing Sing prison. While you're waiting, Officer Donahue will show you around the station house. Donahue, meet Detective Brown of Scotland Yard.
I'm sure glad to have you meet me.
That goes for me too, perhaps.
Oh, yes. Well, step this way, pal. This is the detective's room. Just meet Detectives O'Hara, Schwartz, and Riley. The best dicks in the business. Boys, meet Detective Brown.
Howdy, guys.
Well, I'm glad to meet you, boys. Well, where this guy comes from, being a dick, is just like being at a kid's picnic. Tell him about some of the tough jams you've been in, boys.
Sure. Well, it was like this.
Yeah?
Once in a guy come out of a joint what he'd been sticking up.
Sticking it up?
Yeah.
By gum.
No, by gun. Anyhow, I lambs after him, and can that guy run?
I should say.
I runs after him close. Yeah. Down the street we raced.
Yeah.
It was nearly gushed down 16 miles before I caught him. I conked him one on the bean for making me run, and what do you think he says?
How's your poor old feet?
Okay, now, Schwartz, you just slubber a big full and tell the time about your wife pinched all your dough.
Shucks. Why bring that up?
Shoot, kid.
Well, it was this way. I'd taken my clothes off to take a bath. When May, that's my wife, comes in, grabs all my dough and beats it.
That was one on you,
There was I with no clothes on and couldn't follow her. And May got away with a lot. Now, what do you know about that, big boy, huh?
Well, it serves you right. You should never cast a clout till May's gone out.
Say, you ought to see some of our bad men. 6 foot tall, carry 2 guns, shoot on sight, eat raw meat, and drink 3 bottles of whiskey a night. Real tough guys.
All them tough. Where I come from, we call them pansies. The most exciting time I had gave me an awful thrill with a madman in an aeroplane. He was known as Barmy Bill. When he jumped out, he struck the wing and then fell on all fours. But I grabbed hold and pulled his leg like I've been pulling yours. I want to go to Harlem and Greenwich Village too, and see old Woolworth Building and walk up Fifth Avenue. After that we'll find some gangsters, racketeers and all that lot, then take 'em for a nice long ride and put 'em on the spot.
Get out one of the cars, Riley, and let's go. We'll show you the sights, pal.
Sure.
Is that one of 'em?
Say, that's a Supreme Court judge.
You bet.
And let me tell you that we've got the best judges in the world.
I know. I've heard they're the best that money can buy.
Say, we treat 'em right. They get $50,000 a year.
50,000 a year? Honest?
Well, we're not going to that.
Now, this place is where the artists live. This is called Greenwich Village.
I know. I've heard their time signal on the wireless. You know, I'd like to know all about prohibition. Can you get a drink in New York?
Why, sure.
Well, where could you get one?
See that cemetery over there?
Of course I do. But don't tell me they sell drink there.
I'm telling you, that's the only place where they don't sell it.
You know, it's silly all this fuss about beer. I could tell you how to make some real beer.
Go to it, buddy.
Gee, we are fellows. He's a bootlegger.
Take a bucket full of hops.
Well?
As much malt as will cover a sixpence.
Cover a what?
A sixpence.
No, you mean a dime.
Oh, well, have it your own way. Stew it in the oven.
Yeah?
For an hour.
Well?
And then?
And then?
Well, and then you throw it away and send out for a pint of half and half.
That's a rotten trick to play, to put it mild.
You mean a bitter disappointment. I see you've got some tram cars here.
Yeah, we call them surface cars.
You should take those tram lines up.
And why?
Well, they're in the road. What's that statue?
George Washington, who made America what it is today.
Oh, well, you can't blame him for everything, you know.
Hey, here we are now. We're back at the station house once more. I expect they'll all be waiting.
Well, Detective Brown, we're waiting for you to identify Daredevil Dan. Now, look round. Think carefully. Where's your man?
That's him, Captain.
What?
I'd know his ugly criminal mug anywhere. What are you laughing at? That's my man.
Say you're crazy. That's the Chief Commissioner of Police.
Oh,